Welcome to Time for Health. I'm your host, Rachel Fall, and we're super happy you're here. We are talking, usually we talk about like a health topic, but today we're going to talk about a health event. And I have two friends here, Stephanie Cavanaugh from Family and Children First Council, Jaimee Prieur from Mental Health Court in Ottawa County. And we are all part of a Council of Health and Social Concerns and lots of other committees and organizations. But there's an event coming called Community Day. A number of years ago, I know I was involved with Project Connect, pre-COVID, of course, everything's pre-COVID now, or post-COVID. And an event, a large event, community event. I always used to say it was like a health fair, but kind of like on steroids. So it's not just information or, there's stuff going on, there's activities, there's even going to be food, I think, and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to start with you, Stephanie. Talk a little bit about what is Community Day.
Okay, well, Ottawa County Community Day will be an opportunity for residents to come out to State Route 163 at the Ottawa County Commissioners Building. Some know it as Joyful Connections or the Riverview School. Mm-hmm. And at that event, it was really born from wanting to bring back Project Connect from post-COVID, pre-COVID days, where individuals could come out, get their needs met, kind of like a one-stop shop for the day, to meet with JFS, to meet with different agencies and be able to talk, get some items, food, clothing, and to learn a little bit about occupations, all of that. That's going to still be part of the day, but we've also combined with some talks that were going on at the Prevention Coalition. So Project Connect ideas and bringing that back really stemmed from a meeting at the Council for Social Health and Social Concerns. And then also many of us, or as you said, are with the Prevention Coalition. And at that meeting at the same time, Jaimee brought some ideas to us then. And I'll let you talk a little bit about what you thought.
Yeah. So I think the conversations were kind of happening at the same time, just in two different meetings. So ours, the mental health event portion, came from our Stepping Up Steering Committee, our subcommittee that we operate that meets every other month. So for anybody that's not aware, Stepping Up is a national initiative to reduce the number of individuals with mental health issues in the jails. So our subcommittee has been meeting, and Ottawa County is a Stepping Up county, have been since 2016. So we always try to do something for Mental Health Month, which is in May. So previously, we've done email blasts, we've done press release, we've done radio ads. So this year, when we were talking about it, we wanted to do something more. We wanted to do more of kind of a family fun event where people could come and just kind of be together as a community. So that is where we brought it up to the Prevention Coalition, and I think everybody immediately was on board that was something that needed to happen in the community. So that's kind of where the two blossomed together, I think, to create this Community Day event.
And I think it's cool because a lot of times, like you said, different conversations are being had in different places, and then you've got 2 or 3 different events going on, and then maybe the community is like, well, I thought this event was that day, and so it's nice to do it as one big, awesome event.
Yes, and subcommittee was between the two larger committees was put together, and conversations were how can we marry these two events and make it beneficial to our residents. And the theming of the 8 dimensions of wellness came about, and Ottawa County Community Day, not naming one or the other, but bringing it all together and hoping that it's a wonderful day of food, fun, fellowship, creating awareness, and getting your needs met.
So I as you were talking, I was kind of like, oh, they're going to be there and they're going to be there. So talk a little bit about like why would somebody come, or what are some of the resources that are going to be there that people can get information about? I feel like that's what this is all about. If somebody's like, oh, I kind of need to talk to Job and Family Services, but I don't know if I want to go out, or do I have to make an appointment, or what are the home delivered meals like? I don't know if I want to. And so this will like a one-stop shop, you said. So who are some of the people that are going to be there?
I have to first say, I don't know who isn't going to be here. This is one of the wonderful things about being a community member in Ottawa County. you ask and so many people come out. So I could go on for, 10 minutes on and naming everyone, but just to give a little bit, Job and Family Services, to be able to look at applications and SNAP Ed, all of the things that they provide, senior resources for the Meals on Wheels, and so much more. As far as the Family and Children First, Ohio Rise, which are subsidiaries for families.
Okay.
Joyful Connections, it's in that building as well. The Health Department, Jaimee, it's just going to be, like I said, I don't know who isn't
Lots
going
of
to be there. And what's neat is that those are the agencies that you can go for help, but also when we're looking at those 8 dimensions of wellness, if you don't have your needs met in one area, financial, we'll have some financial institutions available. All of the 8 dimensions of wellness will be represented, as well as many that health fair, that wellness fair piece, that fun activity has added. And so I'll let Jaimee say some of the really exciting other activity born ones.
We'll have cardio drumming there. We'll have CrossFit Port Clinton there.
Awesome.
We'll have chair yoga. There's kids activities. There's food. There's door prizes. A cool piece of it to help kind of connect things is we're doing 4 different videos of Ottawa County residents and their experience with mental health. So we will have those kind of playing on loop. People may be familiar with them, they may not, but just to kind of, really the goal is to reduce the stigma and raise awareness. And so we're doing that with some fun activities, some resources, everything kind of combined all in one.
That's very cool. I mean, I'm not sure I'll be participating, but
I'll
be observing.
We'll keep you engaged. There'll be so many things to be engaged with, from small children, early intervention, Help Me Grow from Ottawa County are part of the day as well, all the way up to senior resources. We have a local high school participating and showing some of the clubs that they have available as well. So there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm going to put my plug in because Magruder's going to be there
Yes,
too.
right,
We can help with, we have a heel scanner and blood pressure, but I'm also taking appointments for anybody who wants to learn more about Medicare. We're part of the OSHIP program. OSHIP's going to be there doing a Welcome to Medicare presentation, I know, in one of the rooms at noon. Also taking appointments if people want to talk about their advanced directives. And I feel like that's what people are doing, that they're, the health department's not doing childhood vaccines or anything there because that's way complicated, but they can make an appointment to get that done. Like I said, senior resources, they can make an appointment to meet with them to talk about home care or home delivered meals or all that kind of stuff. So it really is, you can get things done. You're not just necessarily going to go around and collect flyers or whatever. You can actually talk to people, get your questions answered, have a little fun, have a little snack.
Have a lot of fun, yes. Firelands will be there and doing a display of Hidden in Plain Sight for parents to come out and learn a little bit about some warning signs if that's something that's concerning them.
I have seen that presentation or that display, and it's really cool.
It's very neat.
It is, so it's just going to be.
And health department will have Narcan there, if I'm not mistaken, if somebody wants to.
And they can do a presentation too. If somebody wants a presentation, they can do that as well, just on the spot.
Really, if you have a question about what the community has to offer, this is the place to go. Because if someone doesn't know, there's going to be someone down that hallway that will be able to address your questions. It's just
and the entire event will run from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. But the kind of mental health awareness portion and the event portion will be from 3 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
A lot of the organizations will be there the entire
Staying
time.
the whole time, because you talk about the 8 dimensions of wellness. You mentioned it. Do you know them by heart? Can you just rattle them off?
I almost can know them by heart, but to make sure I get them all, 8 dimensions of wellness are the emotional, environmental, financial, intellectual, occupational, physical, social, and spiritual. So when you're thinking of if something's happening, if you're having financial concerns, agencies that are going to be there to help you, but that kind of goes into areas where then you're not feeling very well and you're not feeling great. It can
Right.
lead to some medical, that's your physical well-being.
Right.
And having physical well-being you may lose some work, occupational, because you're not feeling well, and that can spiral into losing opportunities. So many of us have our social needs met in our work environments, so you can see how they're all interconnected. And so to be able to celebrate that and finding that balance through the agencies, Drum Fit, the CrossFit that'll be there as well, that's another component of physical. And
Right.
and talking about your environment and feeling safe in your environment. And if you're questioning your purpose, that's your spiritual, and it's all interconnected. It's going to be a lot of fun to tie it together
Yeah.
this way. And I'm pretty excited.
I was just, when you were mentioning those,
Yeah.
I always go to, like, in the social part of it, or occupational, like how people who are maybe retired turn to volunteering.
Right.
And I'm sure all of the agencies who are going to be there would be like, yes, please, we
Yeah.
would love to have a volunteer
Exactly,
to
yeah.
help. So I feel like that's not necessarily getting your blood pressure taken, but do you guys have any volunteer opportunities?
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in that, or do you know somebody else
Right.
who is?
Mm-hmm.
There was something else I was thinking about. Oh, the insurance part of it. I was talking about how people can make an appointment to talk about Medicare, and I find that that is really stressful for people when they're going to be retiring and they're going on Medicare, and they're like, how does it work? What do I do? There's so many steps. I don't get it. What's going to happen? And that impacts
Everything.
your stress.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go to the doctor because I don't know how the insurance works. That's a really stressful part of it too.
Yeah. And this is kind of no pressure. You can come in, you don't have to talk to anybody, you don't have to ask any questions.
Right.
But if you have somebody there is going to have an answer.
Yeah. So it will be inside and outside at that
Weather
building?
permitting,
Right.
yes.
Who's on that committee? The weather committee, not me.
No.
Yeah.
We're just gonna hope for the best,
Yeah.
but even in poor weather, that's still a celebration. It'll be
The
indoors.
building is very
Right.
large,
Yeah,
so,
it is,
yeah,
yes.
lots
So
of stuff can
we're
fit in
excited
there.
for there.
Yes.
And
Yeah, cool.
just the door prizes. Come on out, learn a little bit of the 8 dimensions, and you'll be able to put your ticket in for some wonderful prizes. And
Yeah.
so, once again,
Very cool.
you put the ask out to Ottawa County, it comes in.
It's a generous group
It's
of
very generous, and so
Mhm.
some great prizes to be had.
Very
Yes,
cool.
absolutely.
Any last minute thoughts about the event or something you really want to just come out, right?
Just come out.
I
yeah.
think for my part, a big piece is just bringing the community together, and I think it's really important for people to understand that mental health impacts every single community, and it impacts every single person in some way. So we want individuals in Ottawa County to understand that there's support, there's understanding, there's compassion. All of these people are coming together to really raise awareness in the community. So it's going to be a great event. for
I've
people to
always
come
been
to.
surprised anytime I run into something, running into somebody, how often or other people are going through the same thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is going to be an avenue where, oh, I didn't even know there was a whole organization
Yeah.
dealing, helping with this. I'm thinking of Family Advocacy Center and the Grand Love, the grandparents raising children, and the Connections program that they have. I also thought, OCTA, our
Yes.
transportation.
Yes.
So we kind of all just chose to do it in the middle of the county because it's a very wide county, but that might have transportation issues, but OCTA is helping with transportation.
Yes, they are freeing up drivers and allowing for more extended time so that they can really beef up the transportation. So if you are wanting to come out to the event,
And need transportation, call OCTA.
Call OCTA, yes. You'll need to be pre-registered, so if you're thinking May 12th, be sure to get pre-registered for OCTA, and then, give them a call, and they'll make sure
Yeah.
you get there. It'll be a lot of fun, so.
Oak House is also helping with a van
Yes.
to transport
Oh,
people
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
there's so much
I
goodness.
know, that's
Yeah.
why. So, for those that I have not mentioned, it's just so widely,
So many.
over 40 agencies and
Yeah.
community partners will be there. And so for everyone that we didn't mention, we're going to be excited to have
Come
them with
out
us.
and-
Come
and
out,
see 'em.
enjoy. and
Yes.
Great
Thank
day.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so Community Day, May 12th, 12 to 6. Joyful Connections Building, County Building, it's 8200
West State Road.
West State Route 163. Come and see us. come have some food, learn some resources, meet people. Hopefully this information's been helpful for you. Share it with those you know and love, and until we meet again, I encourage you to make time for health.